May I see your passport?
Sure. Here are my 2 passports.
All right. Is this all the documentation you have used to travel?
Yes.
Okay. Great. Interesting. Thank you.
You're welcome.
There are a few things you need to know that we're going to be doing during your interview. First of all, you will keep your mask on you the whole time. Do not remove it.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yes.
All right. If you have any documents that I ask you, you will please put them under the glass. Is that clear?
Yes, officer.
Lastly, there is a tablet in front of you. There's a tablet in front of you. From time to time, I will ask you to verify and sign a few documents. Do you know how to use a tablet?
Yes, I do.
You do? Okay, great. Perfect. Please, can you please show me your green card?
Sure.
So what do you use as your ID? Your driver's license or your green card?
My driver license.
Okay, great. Has anything changed since you sent your application?
No.
Nothing?
No,
Okay.
nothing has changed.
All right, good, excellent, not a problem. So how long did you wait before you came into the room for your interview?
I waited like 30 minutes.
Okay. Did anybody come with you?
Yes. My lawyer came with me.
Oh, you brought a lawyer?
Yes, I did.
Why did you bring a lawyer?
I brought a lawyer because I wanted to do the things the right way with an experienced attorney.
Okay, I see. So how did you get here today?
I drove myself.
Do you have a car?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what color is your car?
My car is gray.
Where did you park?
I park in the parking lot.
In the parking lot?
Yes, where you have to pay the daily charge.
Okay.
Yes, I park it there.
And how was the traffic on your way here?
The traffic was not bad. It was little traffic entering Newark.
Do you know why you're here today? Do you understand why you're here today?
Yes, I'm here because today is my citizenship interview.
Very interesting. Let me ask you this question. Why do you want to become an American citizen?
I would like to become an American citizen because I fully support the form of government of the United States, and I would like to be able to vote in the future.
You would like to vote, huh?
Yes.
Interesting. Do you have any questions or any changes on your application before we start?
Well, I wanted to mention the only change that I had is that I started working again for my job. I was on the unemployment for 5 months, so I started working again for the same company.
All right. And when did you stop working?
I stopped working on June 15 of 2020 during the COVID time.
So you stopped working on June 15th. When did you go back?
On November 16
Okay.
of 2020.
November
16 of 2020.
And you said you went back to the same company?
Yes.
Okay. And what's the name of your employer or the company that you work for?
I work for Costa Marina 2 restaurant.
Costa Marina restaurant. Where is this restaurant?
It's in Patterson, New Jersey.
Okay. What kind of food do they have there?
They serve Peruvian food.
Okay. Great. So you went back to that place. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. Is there anything else that you would like to add?
No. Other than that, no.
Any other changes? Any other trips?
No, I haven't traveled since I filled my application.
Okay. Do you have any questions before we start?
No, officer.
No questions at all?
No at all.
Okay, good. So now we're going to start with the civic test. I'm going to ask you 10 questions. If you answer 6 out of the 10 correctly, we're gonna move on to the next part of the test.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, did you study for your exam?
I studied hard for my exam.
How hard did you study?
Hard.
Okay, good. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution?
The Bills of Rights.
The Bill of Rights?
Yes.
Okay. How many amendments does the Constitution have?
27 amendments.
Okay. Who does a U.S. Senator represent?
all the people of the state.
Okay. And what is the capital of your state?
Trenton.
Trenton. Okay. Who makes federal laws?
The Congress.
If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The vice president.
What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now?
Nancy Pelosi.
Okay. We elect a U.S. Senator for how long?
For 6 years.
For 6 years. Okay. Can you please tell me the name of one of your U.S. Senators now?
Yes. Bob Menendez.
You sure?
Yes, from the New Jersey state. Also Cory Booker.
Okay. How many U.S. senators are there?
There are 100.
100. Do you know why we have 100 senators?
Yes, I do.
Why do we have 100 senators?
We have 100 senators because there are 2 senators per state.
Great. You're doing an excellent job. One more question. Why did the colonists fight the British?
Because of high taxes.
High taxes. Excellent. All right. Now we're going to move on to the reading and writing part.
Okay.
I will please ask you to write the following sentence. Here you go. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. Right. People vote for the president in November. People vote for the president in November. Second sentence. The White House is in Washington, D.C. The White House is in Washington, D.C. May I see that?
Sure.
Good job. Now I am going to ask you to read the following sentences. Read them out loud for me.
Okay.
Let me choose here. Okay, can you please read those 2 sentences for me out loud?
Sure. The United States of America has 50 states.
Good.
The president enforces the laws.
Great. That would be all. Can I have that back?
Sure.
So far, you are doing a good job. And we're going to move on with your personal application. Are you ready for that?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. Let me ask you this question. Why are you eligible to become a U.S. citizen?
I'm eligible to become a U.S. citizen because I'm 18 years older and I have been a legal permanent resident for more than 5 years.
Okay, how long have you been a legal resident?
I'm a legal permanent resident for almost 7 years.
7 years?
Yes.
When did you become a permanent resident?
I became a permanent resident on September 3rd of 2014.
2014. And how did you become a permanent resident?
I became a permanent resident because my ex-wife petitioned for me.
Your ex-wife petitioned for you?
Yes.
So what's your current marital status?
I am divorced.
Okay. What's your complete name?
My complete name is Cesar Castro.
Okay. I see in your application that you put Henry.
Yes, that's my middle name.
Okay. So what is your complete name then?
Oh, my complete name is Cesar Henry Castro.
Okay. So that's your complete name.
Okay, officer.
Have you ever used any other names?
Yes, I have used Cesar Henry Castro Ortiz.
When did you use that?
I used that in my passport and back in my country.
From when to when do you use that name?
I used that name since I was born till I got my green card. I started using just my first name and my last name.
Okay. And now, would you like to legally change your name?
No, thank you.
You don't want to change your name?
No, officer.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. You mentioned before that you became a legal resident through your spouse. Why did you get divorced?
We got divorced because we have issues in our marriage, and we decided that it was better for us to separate and get divorced.
Okay. And when did you get divorced?
We got divorced on April 30 of 2018.
So how long have you been divorced then?
I have been divorced since April 30 of 2018, so it's gonna be 4 years on April.
Okay. And who decided to get divorced?
Both of us decided to get divorced.
Okay. Both of you decided to get divorced.
Me and my ex-wife.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. What's your date of birth?
My date of birth is April 1st, 1980.
I see that on your application you have November 2nd, 1984. Which one is correct?
The one that I mentioned you now.
Could you
April
please
1st,
verify?
1980.
April 1st. Okay. Let me just update that. You said April?
1st, 1980.
So what's your age?
I'm 41 years old.
So I updated that information.
Thank you so much.
What is your country of origin?
My country of origin is Peru.
Peru?
Yes.
So what's your nationality?
I am Peruvian.
Okay. Did you move after applying for your naturalization?
No, I haven't made any changes on my application since I fill it up. I'm still living in the same place.
So when did you start living at this address?
I started living in my current address on January 1st of 2018.
Okay, so how long have you lived at that address?
More than 4 years.
More than 4. Okay. And where do you live before that address?
I used to live in 80 Parker Street, Clifton, New Jersey.
Okay. And why did you move from there?
After we separate and initiate the divorce, I moved to my mom's house.
Okay. You moved to your mom's house?
Yes.
Okay, I see. Good. So let me ask you this question. Who do you live with now?
I live with my mom and my 2 sisters' family.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 2 siblings.
2 siblings?
Yes.
All right. And who else lives with you?
My 2 siblings with their family.
Okay. How about your parents? Tell me about your parents. Where do they live?
My mom lived with us, and my dad passed away 12 years ago in Peru.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
Is your mom an American citizen?
No, she's still a permanent resident.
Okay. Were your parents married before you were 18?
Yes, they were.
Yes. Do you know where they got married?
I know they got married in Lima, Peru.
Okay. You said before that you went back to work.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Could you please confirm the name of your job?
Costa Marina 2 Peruvian restaurant.
Okay. And you said this job is where?
It's in 349 21st Avenue, Patterson, New Jersey, 07501.
Okay, in Patterson, New Jersey. Okay, great. So let me ask you this question. What's your occupation there?
I'm an assistant manager.
Okay. And when did you originally start working there?
I'm start working on August of 2011. I'm in Costa Marina 2 restaurant for more than 10 years.
For more than 10 years? Okay. And how did you get to work?
I drove myself.
Okay. Do you have a car?
Yes, I do.
Okay, great, excellent. So when was the last time you filed taxes?
The last time I filed taxes was on February of 2020.
Okay. 2020 you said?
Yes.
Have you ever failed to file your taxes?
I'm sorry, officer. February of 2021.
Okay. 2021.
Yes. And I have here my income tax if you need to see it.
Sure, thank you. Tell me, do you have any children?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you have any children during your marriage?
No, we didn't have children.
Why didn't you?
Because we tried to, but unfortunately, my wife, it wasn't ready. She wasn't ready, and that was one of the reasons of our arguments and issues in our marriage.
Okay, so your wife or your ex-spouse wasn't
My
ready.
ex-wife, right.
Okay, I see. Are you planning to have any kids?
Yes, definitely. I would like to have a family.
Great. Have you made any trips abroad in the last 5 years?
Yes, I have traveled.
Okay. On your first trip after becoming a legal resident, where did you go?
I went to Peru.
Okay. Can you please tell me the date when you left?
Yes, I left on September 30 of 2014.
Okay. And when did you come back?
I came back on October 12 of 2014.
Great. How about within the last 5 years? How many trips have you taken?
I have taken 3 trips.
Okay. And within those 5 trips, have you been out of the country for more than 6 months?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Let's move to the next section. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen before?
No, never.
Never?
No.
Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No, I haven't.
You haven't. Why not?
Because only citizens can vote.
Okay. What does vote mean?
Vote means to choose a leader between 2 candidates to govern the country.
Okay. You said the last time you paid taxes was in 2021, correct?
Yes, in February of 2021.
Okay. And how did you file taxes?
I filed my taxes as single
Why single?
because I'm divorced.
Okay. Did you bring your tax returns?
Yes, I have my tax transcripts of the last 5 years.
May I see them, please?
Sure. Here they are.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you always file as a U.S. resident on your tax return?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Have you ever been associated with a terrorist organization?
No, never.
No?
No.
What is a terrorist?
A terrorist is a person that make violent acts causing panic of the people.
Okay. What is genocide?
Genocide is the killing of a mass of people because of the race, religion.
Okay. Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
No, I haven't.
Okay. You haven't?
No,
Never.
never.
Okay. Can you please tell me what gambling is?
Gambling is to play a game for money.
Okay. Were you ever involved in not letting someone practice their religion?
No, never.
Do you practice a religion?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefits in the U.S.?
No, I haven't.
Okay. What does misrepresentation mean?
Misrepresentation means to make someone believe something that is not true.
Okay. Have you ever been a member of a rebel group?
No, I haven't.
What is a rebel group?
A rebel group is a group of people that is against the government and they attack them with weapons.
Okay. Have you ever committed any crime in your home country or in the US?
No, never.
Okay. Can you please tell me what crime is?
Crime is to break the law.
Okay. Have you ever been arrested, cited, detained by any law enforcement or official?
Yes, I have been cited because I had a speeding ticket.
You had a speeding ticket?
Yes, I went to court for that ticket.
When was this?
That was back in 2019.
2019. Can you please tell me the date?
The date was on March 15 of 2019.
Okay. Let me just make sure you have that in your application. Good. Let's move on with your interview.
Okay.
Do you support the Constitution and the form of government of the United States?
Yes, I do.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, I am willing to.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes, I am willing to.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes, I am willing to.
What is work of national importance?
Work of national importance means when there is a catastrophe, such like a tsunami or an earthquake, and you have, for example, the Red Cross. You help them to, for example, to find people that is lost in an earthquake, or probably providing or getting food to provide it to a Red Cross in order to help people that is in need.
Okay, great. Do you promise that everything you have said so far is true?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Give me just a minute. Could you please verify if this information is correct? If so, sign at the bottom.
Yes, it is correct.
Are there any corrections you would like to make?
No, everything is fine.
Okay, so did you sign it?
Yes, I signed it.
Okay, can you please also print your name on the second line?
Okay.
Also put the date on it, please.
Sure.
All right. Great. That concludes our interview today. Do you have any questions?
No, officer.
No, you don't?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, congratulations. Have a seat outside. We'll tell you what to do next.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.